I thought it had a very avant-garde feel that really worked for me. And I thought it matched this sort of introspective and sort of insular feeling that's based around bipolar disorder or any other social anxiety or mental health type of disorder where you feel very alone. There's a wide range of emotions in which sometimes you seem like the life of the party, other times you seem to be the most despondent person around, and it's difficult for you to be around anyone. And I thought the piece did a really great job of sort of highlighting it in terms of mood and energy more than telling a story. I thought the music in particular really helped carry that approach, and it really created a range of melancholy, I thought, and a range of sort of somberness that reflects the possibility of hope that you feel with on certain highs with that disorder, and the depths of the lows you feel in other aspects of that disorder. So I thought it really worked well thematically, and I thought the visual images matched with the music created a mood that was, I thought, respectful and reflective of the disorder for people who have to deal with it. So I thought it was well done overall and created a very striking experience, mainly because it was effective in a short amount of time.
This film is a nice little micro short, more like I would say experimental style. Sure, we don't have a certain, like a clear plot. It's more like a kind of a music video, so experimental vibes, but with also with a nice music and a good contrast. We have this flamingo, and we have the contrast between the black and white and the colors, which gave me the idea of the contrast, as the main title say, summer and winter. So we have the contrast between two opposite seasons and two opposite color palettes between the cold winter and the warm summer, and the main characters dancing, and the flamingo in between. I think in the end it was quite funny and interesting, and overall it was a very well shot with excellent direction and cinematography, and the use the final editing with the music and all these nice transition, etc., etc. Um, and I think gave to the short the extra touch.
They give us this beautiful contrast of monochrome with the touch of pink. The flamingos in full bright color and then the monochrome ones. The group setting, then happy situations with friends and laying sadly in the couch paired with great scenes from water dripping or getting stuck. It's just very visually appealing and poetic.
It was just really interesting with the visuals and the sound and the colors. The music was great. I really liked the piano. At one point, it reminded me of the Phantom of the Opera music. I know at one point there was some words that were up on screen: bipolar, depression, anxiety. So I'm assuming this was like a visual representation of that to some degree. I liked all the different visuals. To me, they were interesting, and some of it looked like home video footage. Just really interesting. I don't know if it was supposed to be showing the highs versus the lows, the summer versus the winter kind of thing. Didn't fully understand the intention, but I'm assuming it had something to do with, comparing the summer versus the winter with kind of how bipolar and depression and anxiety can feel.
I think that the filmmakers did a great job in finding a way to describe what it feels like to struggle with depression, bipolar, anxiety, with that title, Summer Flamingo, Winter Flamingo. I loved what they did with the special effects, with the color. All of the actors did a great job. This is definitely a short film that it makes you feel something.
I like the playing around with color, especially to show bipolar and what it looks like, the bipolar disorder. It's the color scheme in this was fantastic, going from pink to black and white and sometimes intermixing them with it. It shows that these people really get color correction and how to really make a film impactful to show what a person's going through without uttering a single word. The score helped. Everything about this film just works. It's a struggle with mental illness, and it's shown in such a creative way, in a way that people can understand what bipolar looks like, without, like I said, without people actually saying, well, I have bipolar disorder. want a way to visually show what it feels like. That you go from feeling like you're bright and colorful to dull and cold.